I'm Jatin Chaudhary. I'm the co-founder of HR Network. We host engaging startup networking meetups in 25 global startup cities. We have a lot of interesting online series is going on, and this particular one is Business Roller Coaster. So today's guest is Vishal Sarvaiya. He's joining us from Rajkot. He runs a huge manufacturing business. And Vishal, thank you so much for joining
Thank
in.
you for inviting.
And Vishal Bhai is one of the most regular for us, and he has played a huge role in setting up Icha in Rajkot. Vishal Bhai, if you can tell us a little more about Srivam Industries.
We are into manufacturing of water treatment chemicals and mostly into government supplies only.
And Vishal, what are the interesting numbers? When did you started? If you can tell
We
us a
started
little.
with absolutely ₹0. When talking about me personally, we are three partners in this firm, but I started with trading of chemicals initially in 2007 and I started absolutely with zero. And right now I have crossed 250 million figure.
So when 2007, so it's 13 years of building
Yes.
this business. So the idea of this particular series is ups and downs. So which has been the most happiest moment for you?
Happiest moment was when I entered into manufacturing in 2010.
Okay. And what was the key trigger to get into that?
Mostly the backward integration and to expand the business at the time. Within 2007 to 10, we were into a saturation point into trading business. So we had to jump into something else.
Okay. And which has been the most challenging time? And how did you come out from it?
Challenging time was tangibly, if we talk, then it is about managing the finances. When you grow and you have so many opportunities, you get the contract worth rupees 5 crores, but you don't have finances, then that is the most challenging when you have work and you don't have finances. And talking
Any
about
particular instance you may want to share?
see, when we started in 2008, I was into so much trouble of finances that just for a check of 13,000 rupees, I traveled 60 kilometers just to collect the check so that it gets me on hand on the same day. Whether I would not went there on the next day morning, I would have got the check, or maybe within a day or two, I would have received that check by for sure. But just for 13,000, the scene was like I had to go specially 60 kilometers just to collect the check so that I get the funds immediately.
Vishal bhai, government is your customer.
Yes.
So if you were to give top 3 bullet point advice to somebody, younger startups who want to do business with government.
I would definitely tell everyone that you should plunge into government businesses because government is no longer working at the old performing style which we are used to. कि भाई government है तो ऐसा हो नहीं. They are not working like that now. Second thing, the bulk quantity commitment which government can give, no private entities can give us. And also payment nowadays, payment terms of government has been much more better than what it was 10 years back.
Everybody had great plans in January 2020 and the COVID-19 happened. So what has been the impact of COVID-19 in your business?
Overall, in chemical segment, it was much down. But talking personally about us, because we were into government supplies and we were into some of the chemicals which were used in sanitization of roads and mass sanitization. So we had a very good market tapping at the time of COVID. So what we used to do in whole year, we did in 3 months.
It's 13 years. So what is the advice that you may want to give your younger self now?
When we are younger, we think we are quite young and we will do it later on, or we'll do it and we are doing good. Or kind of self-appreciation kind of thing was there when I was 13 years back or 12 years back when there was some kind of growth. We were very much happy. But when we see around the world, there are so many younger people than us doing much more better than us. So never be, proud of yourself that you are doing something better or good at a young age.
Awesome. And we'll get to the rapid fire. Which is your favorite book or a podcast?
I'm not much of a bookie person, but I read more of 2-3 newspapers a day, 2 in the morning, 1 in the evening, and I read Business Today regularly.
And entrepreneurship is a very humbling experience. You win awards, you are everywhere, but sometimes we have to take favors from friends or the people that we know. So what is the most recent favor you had to ask from someone?
We do ask for such kind of thing. We are out of city and some negotiations are to be held with the departments and you need some proper person to handle it. So I had asked one of my friends to go to one of the department on behalf of me, and he was a bit worried and also got a bit feared that how would I be able to talk to them instead of you. So then also I asked him to do a favor and he did it. Great.
And if you were not running Srivam Industries, what else you would have been doing?
I would be into same chemical kind of businesses, that is for sure. But maybe I would be manufacturing some other chemicals, or I would be doing something much more better than this, or maybe much more lower than this.
This answer could be true for every question. And Vishal, why should people join Ichai?
Ichai. When someone asks me what is the one word when you sum up the whole entrepreneurship, I would say networking. And Ichai provides the best of the platform for networking. and your humble selflessness approach towards the encouraging entrepreneurial ecosystem will definitely one day get you Padma Shri, I'm for sure.
Thank you so much, Vishal bhai.